Hello, Soul Samily, tap in. I just wanted to create this video really quickly because I know I just did an energy update for this week, and I mentioned about the self-love jar, and I was going to post a recipe down in the description box, and my spiritual team is telling me no, I need to post a video with the instructions so that way that you all can properly make this self-love jar. And I just want to kind of just show you mine so you kind of got an idea of what it is. And so I'm going to tell you what ingredients that you need, and then I'm going to give you your exact instructions, how I got it from Spirit, and exactly why things are being taken in place. So what you're going to need is some sugar, some cinnamon, some honey, some water, some red food color, some rice, some of your own hair, rose quartz, and you're going to write yourself a love letter, or you're going to write affirmations on this here piece of paper, and the piece of paper needs to be brown. The only thing that's different from you all's instructions for the love jar from mine is that I was actually instructed to write mine on a love letter out and actually read it every day, twice a day. But Spirit is saying that you all can take your affirmations or your love letter and put it inside of your jar. So that is the only difference. And yes, the wind is kicking butt, but we're gonna progress through out here. I'm laughing at my cousin because she in the background looking like, what's going on? It's just wind. It's air. It's welcome to air. It's Libra season, right? It's the air for me. So the ingredients. Now the ingredients is going to be a little tricky, so I'm going to break this down as best as I can as far as explanation. With your sugar, your cinnamon, and your honey, you're going to need exactly, for me, I had to use 6 teaspoons, and the reason why I had to use 6 teaspoons is because I'm going into a personal year 6 next year. That's just to activate the energy of next year for you. So to get your personal year number for next year, what you want to do is, and I should have wrote it, and this is my instructions and how I wrote it when I wrote this out on the 13th. But to calculate your personal year number, you're going to take your birth month, add it to your birth day, and then also add it to the birth year, just like that, right? Your birth month, add it to your birthday, and add it to the birth year. So we're going to use me for a prime example. We're going to do 2, 6, 20, 22. So that's 8 plus 6. 8 and 6 is what? It's not coming. 8 and 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 14. And that's how I got 5 for this year. So basically, and I should have did next year's number so we can know, but next year will be a 2023. So that's a 7 right there. So 8 plus 7, exactly 15. So that gives me 6 for next year. And I'm trying to be quick and easy so that way it won't be long. But how for the sugar, your cinnamon, and your honey, you're going to need exactly however many is your personal year number for you. So for me, mine is a 6. So I had to use 6 teaspoons of sugar, 6 teaspoons of honey, and 6 teaspoons of cinnamon. So again, you want to take your birth month plus add it to the day you were born, and add it to the year, which will be 2023, which gives you 7, 6, 2. So 8 plus 7 is 15, and reduce it down and you get 6. All right. Now with the rice, you're going to use 3 teaspoons of rice, and the 3 teaspoons of rice just pretty much just activate that divine harmony, love, coming into union with yourself, divine feminine, divine masculine, and your higher self, and just coming back home to yourself. So that activates that. And then you want to do 6 drops, and I'm saying 6 It's because my personal year number is 6. You're gonna use 6 drops of food coloring, or whatever your personal year number. So if you're going into a 7-year number, 7 year, you're just gonna use 7 drops of food coloring, 7 teaspoons of sugar, cinnamon, and honey, and just 3 teaspoons of rice. Now each ingredient, you want to pray over it as you place it into your jar. In the order that you place it into the jar, you start with the rice, your sugar, your cinnamon, your honey, and your crystals. And I forgot about that. The rose quartz crystals, you need that as many numbers as you need. Don't swarm at the bees. Please do not. Don't make them agitated. They just getting their last little love fest in before it's time to go into hibernation. So let them swarm. Just relax, and they will go about their business. You swarm at them, they will sting you, okay? And I've been stung twice by 2 bees, so I know. So just relax, be a little flower, and they'll go about on their way, okay? Sorry about that, because she over here, and we don't both need to be attacked. So with the rose quartz, you're gonna need, you really can't see mine. This jar is leaking for some reason. Why is that? She is leaking. But these are some small rose quartz. I don't know if you can really see them, but you don't need any that's big. Just whatever, little small ones that you can get in the amount of number to activate your personal year number. So again, if your personal year number is 7, mine's is 6, I had to put 6 rose quartz into my jar. So you're gonna need your rice. Put your sugar on top of it, put your cinnamon on top of it, put your honey on top of it, your crystal on top of it, and you're going to put your hair on top of it. Anytime you do any magical work, spiritual work, spell work, and it's catered to you, and you can use your hair, or you can use your breath, or you can use your spit. Some people use their own urine. I mean, it's for you. So I mean, yeah. The spirit is saying use your hair. So comb some of your hair out. Or snip it however you want to do it, but add your hair to your jar. And then you're going to add your 7 drops of food coloring. Mine was 6, and it has to be red because it's nothing but the blood. It activates that blood, right? And then your letter. Your letter on a brown piece of paper, it can be literally a love letter you write out to yourself, or whatever affirmations that you want to use for yourself. The affirmation can be something like, I am love, I am unconditional love, I am divine joy, peace, harmony, love. However you want your affirmations to be, you'll write it on that paper, and then you'll place it on top of all your ingredients, and you literally will fill everything up with water. And once you have filled everything up, the jar up, you close it off and you seal it off. And then you want to shake your jar to mix your ingredients. And don't forget to pray over every ingredient as you do it. The rice is to soak up any negative, toxic, lack of self-love that you have for yourself. Is to soak that up and to get rid of that. The sugar is to add the sweetness of love, as well as the honey and the cinnamon. And the honey is just to, bring in that self-love into you slowly. You don't want it to come in fast, because this is very powerful. And I'm going to tell you exactly why this is very powerful. Because for the next 3 days, you're going to be tired. And you're going to be feeling very dehydrated. So drink your water. And as well as just, you're going to be consumed with a lot of thoughts that you used to have around love, and the love and the self, the lack of self-love that you have around yourself. So most definitely take your time with this. That's why we're adding the honey, because we want the self-love to build up into our systems very slowly, and we don't need it to activate very fastly, because this is this is energy that you're working with. So yes. So once you shake your jar up and everything is all good, you want to turn it clockwise once. So facing you all, so it'll look like it's the right, but it's actually left, clockwise. So you'll turn it clockwise once, you'll hold it to your heart, and you'll let it you'll meditate with it and really recite your affirmation over in your head. Or you can just sit here and just think about love and what love feels like to you. What does your self-love feels like to you? And as you sit there, you will begin to feel your hands get hot. Do not remove your hands from the energy until everything your hands have got hot. It might happen immediately. It might happen it might take a little while, but you want to make sure that it's activated and it's on once your hands have gotten hot and warm. Did you open this jar?
No, but it spilled on my hand when I was coming down the stairs.
When you was coming down the stairs? Okay, I'm trying to figure out why is it wet and sticky and what's going on? And then on top of it, it's a raggedy top, so it probably can't. I got
scared when it dripped on my hand because
it probably came out from the top because it's an old mason jar that I had at the house. So yeah. But anyways, so once your hands have gotten hot, and that lets you know that's a signifier that everything has activated. But I'm also hearing too that some people's hands may not get hot, they may get super cold. And the reason why that is because you really truly don't have the self-love that you really truly need for yourself. And that's what this jar is going to come in at. Some people's hands are going to get hot, some people's hands are going to get cold, and that's just another signifier for you that it's activated and you're ready. So once you're ready, and then you're going to turn it clockwise. I had to do it 5 more times, and the reason I had to do it 5 more times is because it's equal up to the 6 for my personal year. So if you are a personal year 7, you'll turn it clockwise 6 more times until you get wherever your personal year number is, from 1 to 9 on the spectrum. And again, to get your personal year number, you add your date, the month that you were born in. If you were born in March, that's 3. If you were born on the 23rd, you will reduce that 23rd down to a 5, and then you will add that up to a 7. So 3 plus 5 is 8 plus 7, which is 15 again. So that's a 6. So I'm just saying, just give another example on that. Make sure that each ingredient's coming in clear. And and you place it where you're going to sleep. Where you will rest your head at night is where you go to sleep at. That's where your jar would be at. It will be right there on your night table, because why? We do a lot of healing and recovery in our sleep. So keep that next to your bed, and as well as keep you some water next to your bed. And I forgot, you want to do this on Friday, Venus Day. And the main reason why you want to do this on Friday is because you have the weekend to really truly rest and to allow the energy to take place. Because like I told you, the energy that you will be feeling from this, you will be extremely lethargic. You're going to be tired, you're going to be thirsty. So drink your plenty of water, because it's pretty much just draining out the old toxins. So you want to replace and replenish yourself by drinking a lot of water. Can't stress that enough at all. And so whenever you need it, if you feeling low on self-love, just put it up to your heart, meditate with it, and then put it back on your nightstand and go about your day and go back to bed when the nighttime is over with. And you just use it whenever you need it. So yeah, like I said, the only thing that's different from yours and mine is that I have to read my letter out loud to myself twice a day for a week or whatever. But only difference is Spirit is saying put your letter in your jar. And this is especially for a group 4 for the water signs, where I did the energy update video that you can go and look at it. It'll be linked somewhere in here in the cards or down in the description down below. And as well as I'm just going and making sure So you want to do this, yeah. You want to do this on Friday, on Venus Day. You want to make sure you have each of these ingredients: your sugar, your cinnamon, your honey, your water, your red food coloring, your rice, your hair, your rose quartz, and your love letter, which has to be on brown paper. And each ingredients for the sugar, cinnamon, and honey, you'll add 6 teaspoons if you're a personal 6-year of those, and 3 teaspoons of rice, and 6 drops of food coloring, and of course 6 rose quartz if you're a personal 6-year. And the order that you will place each ingredient into the jar is starting with the rice, the sugar, the cinnamon, the honey, the crystals, your hair, your food coloring, and then your water, and then your letter, and then you'll put your water on top of it. Shake it up, turn it clockwise 1 time, and then you'll hold it on your heart and meditate with it. Once your hand either get hot or cold, turn it 5 more times or 7 more times, however you need to really truly activate. Everything is activate, right? And there you go. Oh, that's what it is. So when you fold your paper, so when you do your love letter or your affirmations, basically you want to fold it once. I'm trying to make sure it's still the same for me, and it's still the same. So you're going to fold it once towards you, because this is what you want to bring into you, as well as you want to, and then you want to release the things that you don't want. So you will turn it once counterclockwise, and then you'll fold it. I'm going to turn it counterclockwise again to release the things that you don't need, and you're going to fold it. And then you're going to place it inside of your jar. And that's it. So to show you that one more time with the fold, the things that you want to activate your self-love, fold it into you, and the things that you are going to release with the rice that's in here. The rice is helping you to release the things that no longer serves you and your self-love that you thought you had for yourself. Turn it counterclockwise and fold it again, and counterclockwise again and fold it. And there you have it. Hope the self-love jar helps you out. If you do it, if you want to give it a try, comment down below and let me know. And as well as if you get any results behind it, you want to let me know any of your feedbacks and what you're going to experience, drop it down below. And I'm laughing because your experience is going to be kind of crazy. You're going to have headaches. That's why you're drinking water, to help ease the headaches. And as well as for me, I used to bath them a lot, whether I was pissing or taking a number 2. So yeah, just a heads up on some of the symptoms of you releasing and purging old self-love, stagnant love that you did not have for yourself, or your beliefs around love, or whatever it is. You have to purge it and get it out of your system, whether you're going to cry, you're going to sweat, you're going to laugh. I laughed too. Like, me and my sister bumped heads over the weekend because I knew what was going on, but she didn't know what was going on. But I, so yeah. So, dang, just with that being said, I'm going to get on up out of here and get this video up to you so that way you can get right to it. Peace.